Hey guys, this is Benjamin Von Wong and I'm an international travel photographer. I received lots of questions from you guys on what I bring, how I bring it, and why I bring it. So today I'd like to break that down with you guys and just give you a quick overview of what I bring. So this over here is my life in 3 bags. Right over here is a Think Tank International. It's got 2 bodies, 4 lenses, microphone set, GoPro, tripod, as well as 2 Ranger heads. And over here, I got my Octobox, my Softbox, MonoPod, battery packs, and all the rest, as well as my laptop. This bag over here weighs a total of 26 kilos. That is a ton of weight. Average airlines only allow you to bring in 10 kilos, so there are a couple workarounds around that. The first one I found that's been the most effective is to say, are you guys willing to insure my equipment? Most airlines actually have a limited liability policy. If you look at their baggage policies, you're not allowed to check in a laptop, a computer, an iPad, and all these devices. So $15,000 of equipment definitely doesn't qualify as cheap equipment. If that fails, you have plan B. That is, unfortunately, to wear all your equipment. So you can look at the guy in the eye and say, do you really want me to open up all my stuff, put them in my pocket, wear them around my neck, or will you let me go through? And that usually works. And in a worst case, you can just wear everything, weigh it, come back later. All right, so over here we have my carry-on items of choice, a Think Tank Airport International V2 and an Artificial Intelligence V3. There's about $15,000 of equipment in here. What I really like about it is that it's extremely durable. The zippers, the fabric, the wheels, these are the things that matter, and these are the things that they're completely indestructible, and I use and abuse it. I've been through 10 different countries in mud, in rain. It doesn't really matter. These things are gorgeous. On top of that, they've got some pretty cool security features like TSA approved locks if anyone travels quite a lot. The Artificial Intelligence V3, although is a separate bag, initially I thought it was quite stupid of a design. What's really cool is that not only can you separate it, bring it around like an independent laptop bag, you can also slide it into this front pouch over here if ever you can only bring one carry-on item, like in budget European flights, or in a worst case situation, if for whatever reason you don't have enough space in this pouch, in your carry-ons, you can just take this item, hold it to your body, and this becomes a personal item, just like a book. So keep that in mind when you travel budget international flights. I'm going to go over a couple of things that may or may not have caught your attention. This over here, for example, is an iPad keyboard pad. Not only does it act as a protective case, it also acts as a keyboard. So when I need to answer emails in a long flight and I don't have power, this is really, really cool. When I go into a hotspot with 30 minutes free of Wi-Fi, I have 2 devices that I can connect to. Very practical stuff. This is a Newswear bag. It's meant for photojournalists. For me, what's actually useful, remember what I said about wearing your equipment? I bring this just in case. You can always strap this on, put all my lenses in, put all my flashes in, and it looks like, you know, it's pretty discreet. Look a bit crazy, but that's okay. It's also very practical on location shoots if you need to just wear things and move around really quickly. This is a pocket knife, always useful to have on a shoot, as well as a roll of gaffer tape that I've put over a business card just to make things really, really portable. Very useful stuff. I also have a travel pillow, inflatable travel pillow. It's tiny, super useful to be able to sleep on a flight, on a plane, on a train, anywhere you go. Flashlights. If you don't bring a flashlight on a shoot, this thing is always going to be useful. It's a headlight, so you can just put it on, pop it on your head, carry it around all over the place. Got a GoPro on a nasty clamp. GoPros are super useful. You can put them in just about any settings. We had a flamethrower pointed towards it. It works great over in Las Vegas. And this is a nasty clamp, and nasty clamps are kind of fun. They can just clamp onto just about anything. I featured them in a couple videos here and there, so definitely go check them out. This is a MogoPod. I like it. It's small, it's compact. It's actually supposed to be a monopod, but I have noticed that it makes a great light stand. Found this at WPPI in Vegas. It's got a bunch of very nifty gears. Just slides out like that. So very, very cool stuff. Earplugs. Snoring people, loud babies, lifesaver. This is a Jambox speakers. It's useful to have on a photo shoot, for mood, for makeup, and on top of that, this Jambox has really, really sexy voices. So
I'm on and ready to go.
You want one of these. Pocketwizard Flex Mini Systems, as well as a +3. Why do I have both? Well, if one fails, I got the other. That's always good to have. But I also have this nifty cable over here that can transform my camera, or rather transform these Pocketwizards into remote triggers. Very useful if I need to film myself talking to you guys, such as this, or anything. It's got a half button press. So very, very fun stuff. Finally, my camera. On top of my D800E, you may have noticed a very suspicious red dot. It feels like a nipple. It's called the Red Pro Dot. I thought it was really funny at first. I kind of like it now that I have it. It makes finding my camera button and pressing it so much more comfortable. It does fall off after time, unfortunately. I also have a CSLR custom strap. For one, it's extremely comfortable. For two, what I really like about this is that it's got an Arca Swiss plate as well as a Manfrotto RC2 plate built in, which means I can't forget my tripod plate at home, which I'm sure has happened to you guys once or twice in the past. This also happens to be very compatible with my tiny tripod over here made by Suri that I got on my last tour in Europe, given to me by Love & Picks. And see, it just slides right on, locks in, very practical, and I can just carry this around with me. So this tripod in particular is made of carbon fiber. It's very, very fun because it's super, super portable. So I can transform it from tripod mode and just invert all the legs, and it gets really tiny. It can actually fit in a backpack. You can hide it in your pocket if your pockets are deep enough. This stuff is awesome. Also, I have an Elinchrom Ranger set. So the reason why these Elinchrom Rangers are awesome is that not only are they tiny, you can also travel with them. So the Elinchrom pack and head system from the Ranger Quadra system is really, really cool because it's so small. The heads are actually completely tiny. This is how big they are. This is just the mounts. So these things are ridiculously small and they output 400 watts of power. I like to include the instruction manual with my Elinchrom Ranger kit, and it's got a little tag that says security, read here, because I don't want them stealing my batteries. It actually has a bunch of fuses in the back over here, a storage section, so you can remove the fuses, and these are perfectly flight ready. So very, very cool, very safe to have. And as you can see, they pack down to nothing. I can carry the flash tubes in my backpack, well, in my carry-on to make sure they don't get damaged. And these battery things are actually quite resistant, so that's not a problem to put in the check-in. Finally, last but not least, you may have noticed I have a pink fluffy unicorn on my bag. And yes, it's a very cute unicorn, but it also makes my bag just a little bit more visible. It may sound stupid, but people will be less tempted to steal something that has something a little bit stupid or funky or unique about it, because it makes it stand out. So pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. That's what that's about. Alright guys, thanks for watching this week's video. For those of you who have made it this far, I just wanted to let you guys know that Think Tank has actually contacted me to let me know that I have a Airport International V2 for a giveaway. So head over to the blog and leave a comment there for a chance to win. That's about it. So like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys around next time.